So imagine, just imagine I started a tournament to capitalise on the scene as it grew. With £100 up front entry to include, he said, if you win, you get a top tier battle and all your dreams will come true. He collects the payment and fucks off without seeing it through. Now, £100 isn't a lot, but you could have got some jeans or some shoes. Wouldn't you feel like a right dickhead when the owner of the league you pursue flees with your loot? That's like paying to get fast tracked for an extra fee if you choose. That's like paying to get fast tracked for an extra fee if you choose, then you turn up to the event and there's not even a queue. Now, I'm not gonna say no names, because I'm a no comment G through and through, but I'll leave you a clue. To make it easy for you, because it seems you're confused, it's someone battling right now that you can see in this room, so I've narrowed it down. And it's between me and you. So I'll let the audience decide. What's the more feasible move? And put it this way, I ain't some idiot dude, you're easily duped. I understand you wanted to get big in the league, but I swear you got a business degree. Didn't you learn anything in class? Or was you sat at the back drifting to sleep because your ignorance feeds your idiocy? So for you to just give him your pee is a riddle to me. Are you that naive to think he'd help solicit your dreams and you'd climb the hierarchy by joining his pyramid scheme? How fucking stupid are you? You owe it to yourself to apologize, but don't dwell on the past, because that £100 was probably gone that night. He conned your life, a wise man had spotted the signs. He robbed you blind, because all you did was finance or rockin' vibes. I was a fucking genius, by the way. He was a fucking genius. I bet he was at the round table, by himself. Thinking, how can I generate P? I know, instead of paying battlers, I can just get them to pay me. Yeah, I know. You quit before he scrapped it, but you and others still helped to make a lump sum. I'm wondering, why did he quit? Was it false promises leading him to giving up funds? I thought it was something serious, because you sounded like a bird. It's like you was going on a duck hunt, then I found out he quit. Because he wouldn't give you a +1. That must really piss you off. Because you paid him a bill, but there were no favours or no perks claimed. You must hate him in the worst way. I mean, I'd hate him too, but I wouldn't fucking pay him in the first place. So you didn't get what you want, and your solution is to just cry. Truth is, you didn't get a +1 because you're already plus size, but look on the plus side. You started your own league. No more need to suffer or cry. Your true purpose has been restored. You've discovered the light. No more bad dreams keeping you up in the night, because now you can have as many +1s as you like. Go on, AMBI. Go on, AMBI. All that power in your hand like Sabrina the Witch. All that power in your hand like Sabrina the Witch. Because you can just point your finger like this and anyone in this room can be on your list. That's a smart move. I'm really admiring your strategy. Because when you say be my guest, it goes far beyond any signs of hospitality. But Chalked Out isn't the first league you've worked for. And that disproves your sedality. What happened to UKBL? Can you confirm the rumours are fallacies? I heard you left Koj because you're a snake. The fans want truth and transparency, but you move like a Mazakine. What happened? I hear you dudes were like family, but you jumped ship. And you do it so casually. For you it comes naturally. You went through the academy, now you're crew with the faculty. You started the league with shots to help your views and your salary. It's just one big song and dance, and you're playing musical battle leagues.
Let's fucking go, hold it down. I haven't even got a proper flip for it, but you picked the wrong fucking tournament that I paid to get in. I didn't pay to get into the fucking top 8, you spastic cunt. You did a whole fucking roundabout. The vein returns. Will someone tell all these Cape Crusaders that I'm snapping back? 2 fingers to the world like I'm Cactus Jack. You think I disappeared? Nah. I've been penning all these classics behind the scene like Baccarat. Well, now I'm back. This time one of my fucking battles get action-packed, so let's talk truths. I quit don't flop because I refuse to be treated like a cunt. That's a fact. You quit don't flop because they won't pay you. Of course they won't pay you, cunt. You look and sound handicapped. You need to have a word with yourself like Captain Jack because you bottled it for the green that apple snaps. Well, no. When that AMBI's back to battle rap, watch I'll get stabbed and Jack bagged and rap when I black in this ring like cataract. Fuck out. What, you thought I couldn't bar with you? These lot see OLDE and AMBI on a fly, I think it's probably shit. You're all like Jerry and Kate. I went away on a break and you've forgotten the kid. Well, today, you get that later. Well, today, this isn't going to end how you expected those plans to go, because now you've got a savage in your face like Amber Rose. We can do this with bars or jokes. Either way I'm level, that's a palindrome. Get it? Either way level palindrome. Damn, I'm cold. Fuck it, daddy's home to fracture bones and cut this prick off like Ramsay Snow. So you turned it up today, poor decision, because this is 3 rounds of me snapping on you. No warnings given, straight warring with you. Have you praying the palace or Demas Magni and Jesus that all's forgiven, or we did this on the latter day like Mormonism. This was a mismatch from the get-go. This was a mismatch from the get-go. A Sunday League pub team to sport in Lisbon or Stephen Hawking to a walking distance. I come to break you down to your core, like Richard Dawkins working with organisms and catch a body so quick, because I caught you slipping, they won't even have time to chalk your fucking floor position. Why'd you always say shit like, I might not look like a criminal, but I am one? No, you're a bit of a cunt. Because as far as being a good criminal goes, telling everyone you're a criminal makes you pretty shit from the jump. And then you say things like, all my boys move weight. Well, that's absurdly clever. Snitched on everyone you fucking know for the sake of rhyming some words together. That either you snitch on everyone you know for the sake of talking some shit, or the life you're trying to portray doesn't marry up to the sort that you live. And I ain't cool with it. Whatever it is, because if you lot think about it, he's either a fraud or a bitch. Thought that was pop. So we can do this one. Let's go. He's either a fraud or a bitch. So we can do this with words, or I can drop you with a right. Leave you looking like Matt Mitrione with one popped eye, then bring the leftover like mum stopped by. Yes. Shout out to my Muslim brothers. What is it? Arm, leg, arm, head. Now this round is more like head, arm, leg, because I'm going to let you bleed out before I carve the flesh. So for this round, I just came to get unruly, like a loudmouth brat. So you better report your A game, OLDE, and not some loudmouth rap, or you can catch me outside. Fuck it, how about that?
Let's go! Let's go!
My verses are straight out the Bible. Hey, trust me, I had a dream last night. It all came to me. My verses are straight out the Bible, and you can debate it all you like. Everyone in this room knows you can't fuck with me. So any faith you had, you might erase it from your mind. This is Joshua 3:1. As soon as you crush Jordan, you won't make it out alive. I do this beautifully. My pen inflict mutiny. The truth hurts you. You'll be screaming blue murder like Crip eulogies. This should have been a rematch with Shocks, because I'm not impressed with his mate. If he was your real friend, he would have stepped in your place. You can't avoid the inevitable, so you better start accepting your fate. I'll present him your body as an offering. The outcome, a dead giveaway. I'm your biggest obstacle. This win won't do me any favors. I'll make it as quick as possible. Yeah, your time's over now. You're like Keanu Reeves in a lake house, cause your death's nothing to write home about. Cause beating you, it doesn't come with any bragging rights, and it won't impress the groupies. So I definitely ain't getting a shag tonight. Imagine battle rap, where are they now? I mean, Soul beat Raptor, right? Shots got international, guys. They both became champion, Well, I'm just here to satisfy my appetite. It's Hunger Games when the famine strikes, so don't get twisted. I came for that W, cause I ain't trying to lose their respect. This battle, the definition of taking one step back, so I can go 2 steps ahead. You haven't bodied no one. And you wonder why we question your integrity? A resume of debatables won't add merits to your legacy. I can paint a picture so vividly. It's video imagery. These intricate written schemes exposing your idiosyncrasies. It's make or break. Because history says if you beat me, well, I guess you're champ. But the competition's gonna get a lot harder. And you can bet on that. It's like the Men in Black scene with Jack Jeeves. You'll get blown away when the old heads come back. Yeah. So say what you want. My life's an open book. And now you study in English? You think you have what it takes to win, but your skill comes with a limit. You break trust for a gimmick. YouTube views and double in digits, but your bars don't equate to my punches inflicted. What I do's tried and tested. This ain't rugby or cricket. You're unconvincing, unfaithful, unimportant, and unreliable. You're unimpressive, uninspiring, unsuccessful, and undesirable. You're unoriginal and subpar, with not one single quotable. You are not on my radar, and if you was, I think I'd fucking notice you. I came to do business. I'm not leaving till your whole image has got hampered, cause your shit's basic. By definition, that's bog standard. You're a Philistine in this league. I'm not saying you're I'm not saying you're beneath me. I'm not even trying hard to body you. You're making it look easy. The proof's in the name what I'm about to do. I think I found my groove. Call me Ronnie O'Sullivan. I'll have you blackballed. You're getting chalked out on cue. This isn't This isn't 2013. My spot gun dudes ain't on the same shit. They upgraded to cane bricks. Regular scales ain't fit. Now they stacking lorry loads to run it through a weighbridge. True story. I get to sample the food purely every day, getting cane on that house like Hugh Laurie out here, man. The streets are crazy. You best flee for safety. Cause I won't stop till police detain me like Stephen Avery on a safe bet. A one-horse race at the Ascots. I don't need a poker face. I'm going all into the cash stops. Now it's time for the slot machines. Cause the first 2 bars set me up, but the third is the jackpot. You wanted me to come with more than just fat jokes. So I threw one in to give it a twist. A bargain bucket, your signature dish. Your favorite food? Chicken and chips. Judging by the size of you, you could eat a skip. But a skip.
Round 2 on AMBI, let's go!
Listen, I'll talk to this cunt in a minute, but I want to speak to the rest of you first, because you all wrote me off when I was still learning. You didn't even let me settle in first or settle my nerves. You've all been sleeping since day one, even when this writing's been ahead of the curve, so I didn't come to get a win today. Now I come to get the fucking respect I deserve, and that starts with you, because they think I can't hang with Old English. Cunt, you've had one good clash, and we all saw Sol win it. Since then you battled who? Hulk, Yunnan, Quill, Shocks, and you couldn't stand with them. Then you battled Joker Star, and fucking hell, we all watched you get washed in front of God like a baptism, and now you've got me. Believe me, I'll rap different. So if these lot are going to have to testify they let you die, because you couldn't kick it with me if this was the electric slide. When I approached Jordan with a crow and I let it fly, we'll see if he wants to dance after the bar like he's Gemini.
That's fire.
If you want to get the win, you're going to have to work hard with a cunning plan, because I came to make strides without moving from the spot. That's the running man. If you think he's going to get the win today, you better ask Frank for your money back, because I came to use this pussy to level up. That's a honey trap. See, everything that comes out your mouth, Jordan, is sounding boring. The crowd was snoring, whereas I came to maul him and anyone else in my way. So I'm Fiddler's elbow into the house of 1,000 corpses, and that's the difference. That's the difference between me and you. The cracks in your reflection have brought you bad luck for 7 years. It's a little weird. You're still clinging on to this middle tier and haven't disappeared. 7 years old. And your goals should be crystal clear, but no one knows what the fuck you're aiming for. I mean, everyone that battles you gets bigger and better opportunities. Bruv, I thought they called Jace the door. People ask me why I think I've been old. They say, why so different? It's easy, his hype diminished, his time is finished. I'm on track to become notorious. Sky's the limit. You take what you've seen in films and you try to live it, whereas I paint pictures with words like they were hieroglyphics.
Wow.
See, you say shit like, I know dudes on the drug run who shoot food like a spud gun. You dumb cunt. Don't front now, because the only villain you've ever known helped you move out of your mum's house and now you live together. I heard you make him dinner every night. That's not gay. That's not gay. That's shockingly nice. The villain told me your menu needs changing up because you're offering shite. He doesn't find it funny when he asks what's for dinner and you say to him, sit back, relax, close your eyes, I hope you pop it inside, then emerge naked from the kitchen with a hot dog. It's not a hot dog, you took the hot dog out, it's just a bun and your cock is inside. Sausage surprise. Bro, you look like your mum knows you fucking. But you're not fully out because it might kick off if your racist, homophobic daddy knows. Villain looks like he's into that freaky shit and he wants to get your dad involved. Which one do you use the jockey and which one's the horse? I think we can all tell that's an easy answer. Villain's always strapped when he's deep inside, just shooting up Jordan like a freedom fighter. That's disgusting, I'm sorry. I don't want to bring down the feel in the venue, but how bad must your fucking life be, old, if even Villain rejects you?
There's no intro to this third round. I'm gonna get straight to your racist remarks and backwards thinking. Because you called Ren DMC token black. Are you really that demeaning? Why do you care how the man is speaking? What do you expect him to sound like? Fucking Adam Deacon or Dan from Ealing? Judging by your standards. Judging by your standards even? Shall we call you token fat? Oh, let me guess. You're not like me with rolls and that. Really, you're big boned. In fact, your stretch marks X mine. All that's just a swollen back. You act like two different people. Don't you think self-respect is important? Because in battles, you're telling black jokes to put on a stellar performance. Then on Facebook, you're heavily endorsing Jeremy Corbyn. You're a racist. I don't care how many times you listen to Wretch's recordings. Or the fact you really rate Kenyans as sportsmen. You can't... I don't care how many times you listen to Wretch's recordings. Or the fact you really rate Kenyans as sportsmen. You can't nullify your racism because every now and then you whack off to ebony foursomes. I'm just fucking with you, man. I know he's not a racist. I mean, clearly it's banter. It's not like you called Soul-Jitsu a Nigerian scammer. But you did call him that. You did call him that. And you called him a coffee bean. You did call him that. And you called him a coffee bean. So I had to delve in the issue. So me calling you racist ain't a revelation. We can all tell that it is true. Because I have never heard the phrase, it's time to wake up and smell the Soul-Jitsu. You got that primitive thinking, like you came out from under a grey rock. The moment you became a father, your kids suffered a great loss. What do you think's gonna happen when you make fun of a person's colour and they watch? I know racism's the fabric of our society, but you and me are not cut from the same cloth. It's those who don't recognize racism in themselves that can be the most damaging. There's repercussions to what you say, but for people like you, there's no fathoming. If he says it in a battle, imagine what he says behind his closed doors. Because you're in it so deep you can't swim no more. You act like it's part and parcel, like the whole thing's folklore. But your family were never victim to Jim Crow laws. They never had their rights sacrificed or encroached yours. It's like casual racism's just a fad in Great Britain. And people like you keep it a trend. But the truth is, the roots dig deep and it's tense. No one's out here seeking revenge. They just want a means to an end. My uncle told me, He couldn't even play on the same beach as his friends. So fuck your jokes. How about you start speaking some sense instead of spreading the hate at other people's expense like Marie Le Pen?
Oh!
You told Soljitsu, stop using the N-word if you don't like it. Come on, AMBI, enough is enough. Clearly you're too ignorant to understand. I am done with you, cuz it's not about the word, it's about the message. And that message is covered in blood. But there you go.
Yes!
Like every closet racist, trying to sweep it under the rug. What are you? The master of conventional wisdom? Just some fucking magic code to life. If you want to understand others, it's not hard. You just have to socialize. You can't see what's right in front of you, and that's a massive oversight. You think if everyone stopped saying one word, racism will just vanish overnight. You act like some fucking superior grand wizard appearing in clan pictures. You have the value to conversation. Your advice has me baffled. But maybe you know something I don't. I'm afraid my hands are shackled. But if you lot want to know how to end racism, who's better to ask than a white man from Bagnall? I'd hate to be from your... I'd hate to be from your neck of the woods, because your neck of the woods dress up in hoods. And you giving Soljitsu advice on racism is as counteractive as can be. That's like Quill teaching dialect how to rap on beat. You should quit while you're behind. You've already lost your appeal. This is hip hop. If you want people to stop saying the N-word, you're in the wrong fucking field. You think that one word's the reason racism still lives? What kind of hip hop did you listen to as a little kid, Will Smith? Your problem is you don't see people as individuals, and that shows me your mind's limit, stuck in your ways. Like if it's not broke, then don't try and fix it. Your true colours have yellow streaks, and there's no disguise in it. You paint people with the same brush, and it's down to that white spirit.
Come on.
If you're gonna talk about how dark someone is, at least say it with belief. My mama stood there, all intimidated like a neek. You were shaking like a leaf. You knew there's a high chance any moment the situation could get peak. You was about to call Soljitsu the N-word, but you knew it was safer to retreat, so you let Kojay say it in your place. That's the kind of validation that you seek. You're so fucking clever. How did you come up with that, man? He's like, well, I can't say the N-word, so I just got someone that can. I'm not saying you're part of a hate group. I'm sure you're a lot nicer. But them racist angles won't give you the rapport of a top writer. You dodged a bullet. Cause I know dudes who'd put you in a corner and hold tire with a clip around their waist for sport like a rock climber. Then you will be a clan member when you're caught in the crossfire.
Oh my lord.
If you said that to Soljitsu outside of battle, you wouldn't ride through his hood kosher. You're the type of guy who always drinks cider but looks sober, and every Friday night... If you said that to Soljitsu outside of battle, you wouldn't ride through his hood kosher. You're the type of guy who always drinks cider but looks sober, and every Friday night orders a curry watching Rise of the Foot Soldier. On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist is he? He says shit like, but I don't see colour. Well, neither did Clayton Bigsby. So here we are. You get to face your accuser, and the crowd can judge you freely. Use this platform to defend yourself. Show us all you're not the scum that we see, so please proceed. I'd love to hear all about your coloured TV.
You sound like you've had a stroke. Hold it down! I know that might sound a tad harsh, but emotions you've got yourself addicted to, but you're looking and sounding like Stan Marsh.
I mean, I'm contributing.
See, every night that you choose to sedate yourself, you just negate your health and deflate your wealth until you're in the flames of hell where Satan dwells. Like Saigon in Not the Rise, you played yourself, then came crawling back for the money like Dave Chappelle. Honestly, I heard you turn to them prescription tablets once all that dark sky and trouble came. That's such a shame, because you're a talented writer, Old. It's such a waste. We wanted that old, that hanging off his words, wondering what he's got to say, not this pilled up, bottom feeding bottom of every card cunt that we got today. But let me tell you something. Take as many as you need to control the pain, but it's an illusion. All they do is slow your brain and the whole remains. It ain't gonna stop the world feeling cold and grey, it's just putting off the fact that you can't stand the man you are for another day. What's the point of being declared as some fucking rap battle winner when you can't stand the man you are or the sap that looks back in the mirror? Let me tell you something. Since you blew up, that stuff you've been putting in your veins has been killing you like Tim McVeigh. But before all them white tablets, little symptoms stay and your soul gets ripped away, remember it's December, bruv. So while you're sitting at home contemplating which wrist to drain, at least you could call up shots on Christmas Day. That was better when he was in the venue. Fucking hell. Bruv. You act like you're all getting money, and that's comforting you. But the only time you hold a bag is when you're huffing some glue. But you ain't Lex. I ain't prepped a whole fucking round about your substance abuse. I wanted to use the last half of this round discussing the truth about how you snaked everyone here and any fucking fan of the stuff you spew. Because when we got confirmed, you started inboxing me, Old, and you said,
Say that again. What did he say?
Trust me, when this battle was confirmed, he started inboxing me and said making up angles is just something you do. And you're so fucking proud of how you can fool every what? Every cunt in the room. I ain't down. I've got the message, you prick. And I ain't down with that. So these last few bars are for you lot. Fucking cunt. These last few bars are for you lot, because the old way in this scene means I have to be up here defending you, but the next time any one of these artists disrespect you, show them which door to fucking exit through. Stop fucking with them. Back the ones who are grafting to make this scene better, and the ones whose respect is due, not the ones who have got zero integrity to them and even less respect for you. Get out my pit, you fucking spastic cunt.
Belly scratching on your face.
But I should thank you. I should thank you for bringing this fucking savage back to battle rap. Because I think it's about time me and Danny Jack had a chat.
I'm going to kill him.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go.